Hey everyone, Aaron Ritter here, Limitless Outdoors. I want to talk to you about another company and another piece of kit. I was recently introduced to them and I'm taking their gear into the field. This is archery related and it's specific to bow sights. So I decided I wanted to put a new sight on my new Prime Black 3, and after going through a couple of other companies, I was introduced to Spot Hogg. Now I've heard of Spot Hogg prior to. For some reason I'd never really considered putting them on my bow. Don't ask me why. I just went and I was researching other companies. I'm a Northwest boy at heart. I was born and raised in Washington State, Southwest Washington actually, and they're a Pacific Northwest company. But what sold me on the Spot Hogg bow sight was Chris, their marketing manager, and their customer service. And Chris and I initially spent, I looked it up on my phone, our first conversation together was 53 minutes long, and it was a lot of fun. Very entertaining, very informative, and at the end of that call, I knew that I was going to put a Tommy Hogg on my bow. And since he was helping me get my hands on one, yeah, I was putting a Tommy Hogg on my bow. So the sight arrived. This thing's bulletproof. Now, how bulletproof is this sight? Let's just say there's a guy in the Pacific Northwest whose name might rhyme with Chris, and he might work in a marketing position for a certain bow sight company, but I'm not going to be specific with who it is. But they harvested a nice rosy bull elk, and they were in some nasty stuff, which is indicative of the Washington and Oregon coast, right? So they're trying to pack this animal out. There was two of them. They were ready to be done for the evening. They were losing light, so they just figured they would pack the entire elk out in one trip between the two of them. And they're trying to navigate their way back to the vehicle on the roads, and they were having a heck of a time. And after doing a couple of Pete Roses and falling down hills and falling into ditches, the guy whose name rhymes with Chris stood up and out of he said a childish fit of rage, literally threw his bow down the mountainside, which he immediately regretted, and found his bow, picked it up, and they finished their pack out back to the truck. Put his bow in the bow case, didn't open it again for a couple of months until he was going to go hog hunting, and he had, which I would probably do the same thing, completely forgot the fact that he had threw his bow down the mountain. When he pulled his bow out of his bow case, remembered the incident, took it out to the backyard, he looked it over, took a shot. His sight was still dead on, 20 through 60, and his slider was still dead on as well. So that speaks to the quality of the bow sight. So I have the sight on the bow. I've got her all dialed in from 20 to 60, not using the slider right now. 20 to 60 is, I won't even shoot in an elk right now at 60 yards. Max yards for me is 50 yards, very perfect conditions. 40 or less all day long, I'm punching groups. So again, the Spot Hogg, I'm using the Tommy Hogg. The pins are bright. This thing it's almost unbreakable. So again, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Spot Hogg. Great product, incredible customer service. And if you're not familiar with their sites, or if you're looking for a new site, I strongly recommend that you reach out to Spot Hogg and talk to them about what site in their inventory will best fit you and your activities. So again, Aaron Ritter here, Limitless Outdoors. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram. Like, share, follow, please. And again, it's we're just opening up 2020, 2021 big game season. Be safe, be ethical. I hope you have a great season, and I'll see you next time. Limitless Outdoors out.